Welcome back to Mystical Heart Tarot Readings. This is another update on our little missing summer moon wells, as seen through the eyes of a stranger with the help of Spirit. I've pulled several questions from the comments section, but the first question I want to ask is something that is laying heavy on my mind right now. No, I don't have a soundproof room that I operate out of, so you may hear my dogs in the background, and you may hear me vaping every now and then. And you might possibly hear my husband come through the door. Alright. This question is, who was the last person or persons to see Summer after she disappeared? So on the board, no, Summer's card did not come out. We don't have any swords on the board. But then again, the question is about who was the last person or persons. It's not about Summer. I mean, it's about Summer, but it's about who was the last people that were with her after she disappeared. So what we have on the board here is this card is One of Cups. This card also is a Card of Cups, being Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Here we have Pentacles. Here we have Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We're not looking at what the cards are saying. We're looking at the signs, the astrology signs associated with these cards. So we have two cards that are cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and we have two cards that are pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I'm not going to name names. I'm not going to name names. I can think of these, and I can think of two from the cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I can think of two people. And when it comes to the pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, I can think of at least three. At least three. Now I'm going to ask another question and see if I get a different answer. Who was the person or persons responsible for the disappearance of someone? Okay, so I have, once again, I have 2 pentacles here. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I can think of at least 3 people under those signs. We have the King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I can think of 2 people under that sign. And then we have over here the Wands. So we're injecting a new person into this. There's another person being injected into the actual disappearing, the actual act of her disappearing. And that person is under Wands, which would be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And I know of at least 2 people under the sign of Sagittarius. I knew 2 people under the sign of Cups, at least a minimum of 3 under the sign of Pentacles. Now there was a question. I'm going to go through these questions real quick for you. Somebody wanted to know if she was in or near Kingsport. That's a yes or no question. If you can rephrase that in a way for me that it's not a yes or no question, I will gladly ask. Same goes for neighbors' involvement. And if you're talking about the person I think you're talking about, well, I'm not sure who you're talking about when you talk about neighbors. I'm going to be doing another update, just so you know, with your questions. I don't want to make this video too long. I'm going to do another question, though. There was another question that was asked that is a yes or no answer, and that was, did the searchers overlook or miss anything? If you can formulate that into a question that's not a yes or no, then I will gladly do that question. The next question is, let me mark these off as I do them. So the next question I'm going to ask is, when we were told Grandma left, we were not told this information, however, by law enforcement. So, I'm here to tell you, I will take that information with a grain of salt. As to whether she left the state or not. But, she's not on the property that we know of. What evidence did Grandma take with her? So, the first card I have is the Two of Wands in reverse. That tells me there was a conflict or the separation. So, that's telling me that she did go somewhere. Was it because there was a conflict at home? Possibly, because I've got the Ten of Cups sitting here. And there's that rainbow. There's that rainbow again. This is two females sitting here. Something's completed. Then we have, let me get back to this one, the Two of Wands. That could be Aries, Leo, Sag. Ten of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. As I said, there could have been a conflict, or this is showing the separation. Here. And the 7 being that there's choices to be made surrounding the heart. She had to make choices. And it's been talked about on social media. She chose to go out of state over her granddaughter. She chose to go out of state and leave her daughter behind. And right here shows that. She had choices. But this is a grandma's card. And then here we have the Hermit. The Hermit could be somebody under the sign of Virgo. This is somebody that's in solitude. So it sounds to me like well, let's clarify these. Sounds to me like she went into, I don't know, be alone, so to speak. Maybe to look within herself. I don't know. So we're going to clarify the Two of Wands that's in reverse. The separation and the conflict. And then we get the Seven of Wands in reverse. Somebody's walking away. Wands, remember, is Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be. Moving away. And the Ten of Cups, which to me is like completion. And here is Strength, the Strength card. Could be somebody under the sign of Leo. Strength, courage, and energy. Courage and energy to leave this situation, to leave her daughter behind alone while her own daughter is dealing with her daughter being missing, with her granddaughter being missing. Somebody in here had to build the strength and the courage and the energy maybe to get out of that situation. Let's look at the Seven of Cups. And there he is. There he is. The devil himself. This could be somebody under the sign of Capricorn. False truths, excess, addictions. And I said here, she's choosing all these other things instead of paying attention to her heart. Excuse me. And now we add the devil into the mix. Is that why she left? Does she have a problem, or is it because of others that have a problem? And she's guarding her heart with all these outside influences because of this. But this isn't saying that she took any evidence. And that was the question. And now we get the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. And he's upright. The Knight of Swords is kind of like he has a James Bond attitude towards him. And like I said, this person The Hermit is in solitude, looking within themselves. And then you have, you're clarifying the Hermit. The Hermit, like I said, could be somebody under Virgo. We're clarifying the Hermit with the Knight of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So, did she leave the area? Well, we pretty much know that she did. She just didn't take her camper with her. What I see here is that what Spirit's telling me is that she got up the courage to leave the addictions, the toxic relationships, did she take Summer with her? The Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Summer's an Aquarius. So did she take Summer with her? I don't know. But I can see her getting away from this, the addictions. Because the devil reflects addictions, false truths, toxic behavior. That was a toxic environment. From what we heard. And what we've seen through pictures. I'm going to end this video here. I do have other questions that people have left, and I will do another update, but I wanted to especially get those first two questions answered, and I've got cold chills right now thinking about what I just read just now. I've got cold chills. I've got goosebumps. I want to send all my subscribers, all my viewers, much love, many blessings. And let's all pray for Summer Moon Wells. Her family, and law enforcement. Let's bring summer home. I remain neutral in this case. I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. That's why I ask that we pray not only for Summer, but for her family and for law enforcement that's working hard to try to bring Summer home. And with that said, again, I send much love and many blessings out to each and every one of my subscribers and viewers. I'm very grateful for you all being here and supporting my channel. As always, I'll see you back next time. I promise I'll get the other questions answered in the next update. Have a wonderful day, or evening, depending on where you're at.